You are listening to Ablaze Bible Reflections. Today's passage is Mark chapter 9, verses 2 to 13, read by Isioma. And they kept the matter to themselves. In Mark chapter 9, verses 2 to 13, we are brought into a defining moment in the life of Jesus and his disciples. It is the account of the Transfiguration, when the glory of the Son is revealed, not publicly, but privately. Mark is intentional in his telling. Jesus took Peter, James, and John and led them up a high mountain by themselves. He did not bring the crowd. He did not even bring all the disciples. He chose a small, trusted circle. This teaches us a lesson for everyday life. In our context, where everything must be announced, posted, shared, and discussed, this passage reminds us that not everything God does in you is meant for public consumption. Not every calling needs a microphone. Not every revelation needs witnesses. Wisdom knows who should hear, what, and when. There is an inner circle, a place of trust, where some things may be shared, and beyond which some things must be kept. On the mountain, these three disciples witnessed something that words could hardly carry. Jesus was transfigured before them. His appearance was changed, his glory made visible. A cloud overshadowed them, marking the presence of the Father, and a voice spoke from the cloud saying, "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." It was a holy moment, a rare and weighty vision, entrusted to very few. As they came down the mountain, Jesus gave them a clear and firm instruction. They were not to tell anyone what they had seen until the Son of Man had risen from the dead. The revelation would be shared in its time, but the time had not yet come. Mark tells us that they kept the matter to themselves, even while they questioned among themselves what the rising from the dead might mean. They carried the revelation quietly. They lived with unanswered questions. They walked forward without full understanding. Still, they obeyed. They kept the matter to themselves. This pattern repeats itself in our own lives. There are times when God reveals something to you about your future, your calling, your assignment, or the work He intends to do through you. Such moments are precious, but they are also vulnerable. They are not always meant to be shared immediately. If you share too soon, you may expose what is still forming. You may invite resistance, misunderstanding, or unnecessary opposition. Instead of nurturing what God has planted, you may find yourself spending energy explaining it, defending it, or protecting it from voices that were never meant to be part of the process. If you are to share, share carefully. Share with those who will pray with you, who will carry the weight of the vision with reverence, who understand that some things must remain sacred and quiet until God brings them to light. Mark tells us the disciples kept the matter to themselves. In daily life, this calls us to wisdom and restraint. What has God done? What has God spoken to you that requires patience? What has been revealed that must mature in silence? What needs prayer more than publicity? The Transfiguration reminds us that glory is revealed in stages. Day by day, we're being changed through prayer, obedience, silence, and love. May we learn when to speak, when to wait, and when to keep the matter to ourselves. God bless you. Stay close to the Word, the Ablaze team.